Hey, what's going on? Y'all back with another one, back with another one, back with another one. Testing out something, but everything's okay. Let me see something real quick. See something real quick. All right, we're gonna talk about culture and everything else. Woo. Let's see. Yeah, y'all with me? Hold on. Shit, this shit is strong as fuck. Hold on about it. Hold on about it. Yeah, it's only good for a minute. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. See something real quick. Oh shit. Uh yeah. Let's see. Let me end this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I had to do something. That's weird. That's weird. I gotta see something. Okay, it's good. It's good. It's good. Now we good. Yeah, I have the original. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I got a different streaming service. If they fix that, that's good. Okay, we're talking about race and culture and things like that. I'm kind of lackluster right now with the recording. So y'all just bear with me. I'm gonna try some things out in a moment. Y'all just bear with me because only I got two mics plugged up, but the one I'm trying from the phone and things like that. But yeah, I gotta look at something real quick. I said, nah, I can't try it on the live stream because it'd be laggy. Yeah, it's that lag. I said, nah, they gotta fix that. I mean, it's nice, but can they do streaming service? No, no. It's so far so good, but I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna use it for surfing, but I'm not gonna use it for no live stream now until we get it and everything is stable. We'll see. Cause see, I live stream. That's the thing. I won't have to talk about that. That's one problem with I have with it. I want to ask them a question because I don't like how you try a little shit, but nah, it's not gonna cut it because that affects my stream. Because I use Restream because I don't use Streamyards. like I used to, because I ain't got no money to fork out. No. So y'all better bear with me as we can speak. Okay, we're gonna talk about dark history and we're gonna talk about the race. I saw an interview with oh boy, what's his name? The Cuban guy that Albert preached debated, this liberal, this idiot. And there is culture and race. I mean, it's complicated. We have it, things like that. Damn, where's the scroll button? Oh my god, I gotta use a diagonal or some shit. Hold on. Let me reload the page because this shit is annoying as fuck. So yeah. Oh, I see it. I see it. I didn't see it. Okay. It's a lot faster. Okay. It's pissing me off sometimes. Okay. Let's talk about the history of Black Roman. We're gonna go in depth for a minute. We're gonna go in depth. Not gonna end it. Not gonna download the recording because we're gonna do something real quick. Because we gotta share it. It's too much shit going on. Oh shit. Did I? It's not loading. The fuck is you doing? Yeah, we're gonna have to share it. Just share it for a minute. Yeah. Okay. So when you talk about the racial, and then he's going against the grain when they teach the albino stuff and the historical stuff. This is where the conflict, and it's a little controversial, but it's like he calls him out. Shouts out to the brother right here for this website I've been using for years as a source or whatever, and talks about Europe and African DNA. Of course, we ain't gonna get into that. Emory University forges transatlantic slave trade based database history of the project. From the late 1960s, Herbert S. Klein and other scholars began to collect archival data and slave trading voyages for unpublished sources and decode them in machine readable format. In the 1970s and 1980s, let's see. I'm gonna make the screen bigger for y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna make it bigger for y'all. All right. So right in here, he said 1970 scholars created a number of slave ship database sets, several of which the current authors choose to recode from the primary source, rather than the integrated data sets of those scholars into the present set. By the late 1980s, there were records of approximately 11,000 individual transatlantic voyages and 16 separate data sets, but not full of the switch word transatlantic, nor, as it turned out, slave voyages. The idea of creating a single multi-source data sets of transatlantic slave voyages emerges from a chance of meeting of the David elitist Stephen Barrett and the British Public Record Office in 1990 while they were working independently on the early late British slave trades. At about the same time that David Richard was taking over detailed multi-source work on the large mid 18th century Liverpool shipping business and began years earlier by Maurice Scotterfield. All this work, early late British slave trades, at about the same time David Richard was taking over detailed multi-source work on the large mid 18th century Liverpool shipping and all that stuff in the business. Okay. He's talking about the project in Emory and whatever. Okay. There, these are the European white trees with populations do not purchase one single African slave, but yet many artifacts of blacks and rich garments with any number of tales created to explain them. Yeah, that's how they use slave trade and slave voyages and stuff. We ain't gonna get into that. It's a little controversial, and then they talk about culture and stuff like that. This is what they show on this website, and then we talk about Black Germany, things like that. So this is a hard debate, and I think people want to talk. And liberals always want to debate this and stuff that I talk about for years and years, and the evidence is there. You got people ain't refuting it. It's a lot of lies been told by all sides, and especially the liberals, and then they don't understand history, proper history, and they want to denounce it. It's the racism of them. So they create the term race to means to compete, and they replace race. They replace nation with race. That's why nations and cultures go together. Race doesn't. Race is a new construct by them. So, like in you got the Romans, Justines, and all this stuff, and then you have these Black Lives Greater New York chair movements and goals, and all this other stuff, right? Yeah, we got the old Hungarian kings. I think I show y'all these, but it's pretty much to the Moors and the Crusades and all that stuff. But it is what it is. What's going on, Killer? What's going on, man? Salute, salute, greetings. What's going on, Degenerate? Salute. Yeah, man. It's all the stuff is here. You said excellent connection. Yeah, yeah. That's what it seems like to me. Yeah, I try to that T-Mobile shit. That ain't gonna work. It'll be lackluster. I'm using Restream, so that could be the issue, or I have to update my software. I got the standard. I got the standard. We're gonna see. I gotta see, but my phone is working. I know I can do that. Oh, that's gonna be a pain on the internet. Oh Lord, we'll see. We'll see because that's not something I want to envision. But you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just want to talk about this tonight. This ain't gonna be no 2 hour, any hour stream, but this is about the culture and things like that. I just want to talk about a little bit of something, and that's the stuff that you want to hear and whatnot. So I gotta expect that and more often. So it's pretty much I'm like, okay, see, liberals want to argue and debate about shit. So I try to keep it as simple as possible. I try to keep it as simple as possible. And that's the thing about when you talk about live streams and historical facts and things like that, and people do their own research. It is what it is. I'm just not trying to get into the mode panel breaker. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I gotta look into this. It's got a good software, but software has to match. I gotta update. I don't want to update the internet on this thing. Not the internet, the software. I don't want to update it. Yeah, I can't deal with that. Yeah. But as what I'm saying, but I'm just viewing this right now, so you know, yeah. And that's what you're hearing. So basically you just hearing what you're seeing, but you know. And that's how I look at it. But we talk about the Crusaders and things like that. I was talking about that for years and years, and and this dude named what's that white dude that he debated? Dude, he is so out of touch when it comes to race and stuff. Like I've been using this website for years and debated people on it. They debated me on it on my pre-records and stuff. That's all I got to show y'all. But that's the Germany part. There's more. There's more. I believe there's more. I'm going to next. Is more. This is the fall of Rome and things like that. So it's pretty interesting that I'm gonna have to show you these slides, and then we talk about the Byzantine Empire and things like that. So those things matter in certain degrees. So I know the internet's lackluster on my end, but but I've tried it on my cell phone, but I can't try it on the computer because I'm live streaming because the software won't react to it. Uh, I don't want to deal with that. Nah, I gotta stream. I gotta make sure it was right. I gotta test it on the recording and throw it out because that ain't gonna work with me because the recording has to be right. The internet has to be it has to be synced before I even touch the damn thing. Ain't that hell? And you got to make sure it's right. Like everything else is good, but when you're online and you're on it, that's cool. But we talking about streaming. Streaming pulls a lot of internet bandwidth, so that thing don't has enough bandwidth. That I think it's the bandwidth, and I'm starting to figure it out. I said, "Oh my god, here we go, bandwidth." Bandwidth matters when you live stream because a lot of bandwidth goes in, and I'm thinking about what causes it, and that's an issue. How much bandwidth you're gonna pay because internet and bandwidth go together. It's not easy. It depends on how strong you're gonna get. They sell you that shit until it's even. We'll see. Because sometimes these cell phone companies they say it, but it's cheap. But if it's expensive, But the internet, is, of course, it should be cheap around the world, right? But it's the bandwidth. I think the bandwidth makes a difference. Y'all give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. All right, back with it. Back with it again. Back with it again. Back with it again. I'm gonna set this. Try knock the frequency out. Knock the frequency out. Shit. Gotta try something new. Put it back over here. Set this right over there just for the time being. Get off my feet. All right. So when we look at these pictures, we already know the history's there. Y'all can do the research. It's overseas. They got it in certain museums, and certain people got it, and certain scholars have it. And this quest started 10 years ago when I started doing this type of stuff, and that was my journey. And when this website came out, shouts out to the brother that posted this. I mean, this is great content right here. And you talk about a lot of things like then you talk about the Holy Roman Empire. I mentioned that in my pre-record. Y'all can still watch, and this is stuff he's updating stuff all the time. I don't know how long he's going to travel and do this stuff, but it's there. People want to argue and things like that. It's always going to cultures clash. You see them, the interracial couples and all that. But we're going to get into that. That's a whole nother view. But I saw a debate with Alba and that dude, that Cuban liberal. He has no idea. See, he's a waste of time. I wouldn't have debate him. I'd debate him and show him these pictures, and he wouldn't deal with it. He's just like everybody else. He's one of them dudes stuck in the past, and you know what I'm saying. And don't do properly research. That's why I don't debate people like that. It's a waste of energy at this point because what you're doing it's like hot air. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't waste your energy on that. If I was Alba, I wouldn't debate him or things like that. So you're pretty much stuck dealing with limbo with them because they always want to think they're right all the time. They have that narcissistic behavior. You can't trust people like that. So quiet as kept, you got to look at him side eyed at that, especially liberals like that. You cannot give him no leeway like that. That's bad news. That's bad news. That's bad news. So I'm gonna get the hour mark in, but as you can tell, it is what it is. So I'm not really tripping right now. I could be streaming this. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this off. I might have to cut this thing off. Yeah, I might have to do something. I gotta see something first. I don't want to fuck my stream up or whatever. If I had too many things going, but I want to keep it as it is for right now. I gotta see how fast this is going. I gotta see how fast this is going because I don't want to fuck it up, and then I have to reload and shit. Uh, yeah, yeah. All right, all right. I had to go back. Yeah, I was laggy for a minute, but y'all have to bear with me because this thing is like, okay, I can't do that while I'm live streaming. We'll tweak it. I'll tweak it later. But it's good on the cell phone for a minute. Yeah, I can't do that while I'm live streaming. I have to tweak it. I have to tweak certain things. It's on the computer. It's not. I gotta tweak that. I gotta tweak the settings on that. It's always something, ain't it? I gotta tweak that. I can't do that right now. I gotta stream. I gotta get this shit off me. That's the ones I gotta tweak because sometimes you got to tweak settings. But back to this, because I think this is very important. I know Black Germany. I know people left because of the tweakage, but it gets like that. It gets like that. Okay, so we got Lucky Reynolds. We're always documented, so the albinos have no opportunity to lie about this. Talking about the white people, because it's always going to end up in culture and things like that. You see it, and then there's Cardinal Albert Brandberg and things like that. So when you see pictures like this on a website, I think I can show y'all this, and I can drop this for y'all. Y'all can see part 2 and this evidence, and you see the Pope right there, former Pope, and then you see the crest and all this other stuff. So it's just what it is. And the Jesus and the Black Madonna, they got a lot of treasure. So it's just a whole nother fuel of it. Let me see. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna put this in the chat. So it's pretty much in here and paste. I'm just gonna get this stream out the way because this is nothing but an hour. It's 8:41 right now, so I'll be in an hour 15 minutes. This ain't a long one because it's usually I do 2 hours on my main topics on Wednesdays because I'm gonna cut these short. But y'all enjoy it. I'm just showing y'all some pictures, but it's pretty much it. Because I just want to speak on, but you got a lot of dudes want to claim and debate us with it, and this the crest, this cornet and the British crown, the former British Crown and all this other stuff. So it's pretty much like it's hit or miss with me. So when I show you all this, it goes to show you that most liberals do not like debating this type of stuff right here because they get emotional, man. Like Alba, I get it, man, and you guys talk about it, but y'all out of touch, man. Because he's see if y'all do real research, see, and he's foreign too. Alba's foreign too. He's African, so we don't acknowledge him as our people. He's Canadian, so he's a guest, so we can't just really set foot in stuff like that normally, right? So normally you have things like that. So a lot of people they just gonna be who they are, man. I understand people are angry. I understand that people are angry. I understand that. So again, this stuff is just nothing new. And that's how you're gonna look at it. But but again, this stuff is wild, because I have to look at what's what. Man, I gotta be instantly careful. Yeah, on the cell phone is straight. But on the live stream, it's kind of, I'm using a different service. And it could be the connection of the computer and the account and all that other stuff. It's a 15-day trial. I won't use it on the surfing. I'm still talking about this newer internet. I'm trying on the phone. So, but I'm not going to fuck up the stream. No, I'm not doing that. No, I have to tweak some things before I might test that out. I said, damn, I was going to test it out, but I'm just not doing it right now. No, I'm streaming. I got to go back to the old connection that I have. You know, I know it sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, this thing's got internet. Yeah, and my streaming service has to be on par. It has to be strong. Like I need strong connection or whatever. But if I upgrade it, oh yeah, it'd be a whole different story. Whole different story. Be talking to y'all crisp and clean, and you know, when that thing is up, it is up. So yeah. So we ain't got emotion yet. I ain't got emotion yet. So, I'm on my the trusty. So, trying to be solid with y'all. So enough of this. Enough of this. We're gonna get into it. I want the battery to go out. That's not what I need right now on the screen. Can you see the battery of the thing? No, you cannot. You can't see the other computers. Okay. Okay. Races of Europe, 1751. Here comes 1751. In 1751, American statesman Benjamin Franklin wrote an essay titled America as the Land of Opportunity. As a part of that essay, Benjamin Franklin noted that the demographics of Europe, the Americas, and Asia as of his time, 1751, it's amazing how different the people of some areas look today. Much whiter because of the war and expulsions, but nonetheless, Franklin's description of races in 1751 are in agreement with the artwork we present. Oh, there's some truth right here. The title America as a Land of Opportunity, author Benjamin Franklin, year 71, quoted, why should the Palestine, not Palestine, or hold on. I read that wrong. My fault. I'll say, quote, why should the Palatine Boers or Germans, peasants, farmers be suffered to a swarm into our settlements, and by herding together establish their language and manners to the exclusion of ours? Why should Pennsylvania, founded by the English, become a colony of aliens who will shortly be numerous as Germanize, Germanize us instead of our Anglified them, and we will never adopt our language or customs or any or more they can acquire our complexion. Franklin considered himself as a pure white. He is saying that the Germans were not white, With some truth to that. There's some truth to that. Today's Germans are indeed white. So who were the original Germans? Etymology of the word German or Middle English from Old French, Middle English from Old French, German or from Latin Germanus or genuine of the same parents. The term Germanic originated in classical times when a group of tribes living in the lower and upper Greater Germania were referred to using the label by Roman scribes. But the Roman used the term Germanic was not necessarily based upon language, but rather referring to a tribal groups and alliances that lived in the regions of the modern day Luxembourg and Belgium. They said modern day Luxembourg, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Germany, which were considered to be less civilized, more physically hardened than the Celtic or Celtic, or however you want to pronounce it, or Gauls tribes referred to as Germanic by Roman authors, generally lived the north and the east of the Gauls. These were the real Celtic Gauls right here with the coin. There's some truth to that. Interesting, ain't it? That was a long time ago. They were darker skinned people. Modern Germanic tribe peoples included the Afrikaners, Austrians, Danes, Dutch, English, Flemish, and Frisians and Germain, Icelanders and Low Scots and Norwegians and Swedes and others, including diaspora populations such as some European Americans. In other words, all Western albinos, Eastern albinos are Slavs and Turks. All Caucasian albinos derive from Central and East Asia. So this guy's called them Edomites. Technically, he's telling the truth. Continuing with Franklin's essay, quote, which leads me to add more remark that the number of the purely white people in the world proportionally very small. All Africa is black or tawny. Asia chiefly tawny, but America exclusive of the newcomers who wholly know. Tawny obviously means brown. Africans and Native Americans are brown and black. Asians are mostly brown, but this is consistently with the artwork or artifacts we present. But where the red man or redskin come from, Professor Roxanne Dunbar Ortiz states that the American settlers were paid bounties for killing Indians, they would say, and they gave a name to the mutilated and bloody corpse. They left in the wake of the scalp hunts of redskins. That's where you get the term redskins from, of course, and all the other stuff. So yeah, you see there's pictures, the history and Holy Roman Charles IV, 1316 and 1378, and in the House of Luxembourg, quest, it all began. You see old pictures like this, Black Knight King, it's pretty much like you got this stuff, and then you just, it's always going to have culture, right? But yet again, yet again, yet again. Let's go look at the Templars and Teutonics and all this other stuff. So, you know, leaked in. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna paste it. What's going on, Toya? Let me see this real quick. But that's just it. I'm just not gonna get into it right quick. But yeah, that's just Germany and things like that. So it's actually more. I don't know how often that y'all look, you see the coins and stuff. But we're gonna stop it right there because I ain't got much time, so I'm just like just browsing in the stream. So yeah, but Germanic world right? Yeah, Yeah, it was back in the day. You know, the Teutonics and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I had to go back home to the other connection. I can't deal with the fast one. I got to tweak that one on the computer, but I'll let y'all know how fast that one will be. But you know, I got to try it on the recording. I can't try it on the live stream tonight because that caught me off guard. Because that's one of the few that I have to look at and say, no, not right now. But on the cell phone, SR I can sell is it's a lot faster. But on a live stream, not right now. No, I got to tweak some controls on that. I don't know if that's on a landline or things like that. But yeah, you know what I just showed y'all was the tribal and things like that and that nature, and you know it's pretty much it. So you see this stuff and you be like, okay, they was talking about these Germanic tribes and things like that. So I'm just trying to see for what it is, and that's the thing that you gotta have. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me do something real quick. I'll nuke this down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hit on that end. Okay. All right, I'm about to switch y'all. 3, 2, 1, and go. Hey, yeah, yeah. Just what I was saying about the historical stuff. I think the blackness of, I will say, like, of the world in Germany and things like that. And they was talking about the tribes, and you know, I touched on it a few times. I touched on the historical stuff, and do I got videos on this shit? I believe I got videos on this shit. I believe I got videos on this shit. Let me go back. Let me go back to the videos because I got to live stream them all. Is that the AM? Oh my god, I said that wrong. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I said that fucking stream wrong. Shit. I said that goddamn stream wrong. Oh my god, I am so dumb. Fuck. I set the time wrong. Oh, this is bullshit. This ain't let me edit it. Ah, damn it. I hate fucking live streams sometimes. You can't change the time on this motherfucker. You just can't. You just can't. I'm gonna have to delete that. Yeah, delete the event. I gotta do something, y'all. Fuck. And I have to schedule that shit. I have to do that shit right. That fucking time is a bitch. Let me change it. The date. That time is a goddamn bitch. That's what happens when you do too much and then you expect to do more. And I didn't see the time. I was like, what the fuck? And you know, it happens sometimes. You human. So, you know, it's not funny or shit like that. I just don't like fucking up. I have to be elusive on here. Y'all expect me to do shit like, nah. I can't do no randoms. I don't do that. I learned a lesson. Life said, yeah, you get this way and all that. Nah, you don't get views like that. Trust me. And I lost some views off that. So yeah. Yeah. Thursday. Oh shit. God damn it. Searches. I typing my ass backwards. Uh Cause I'm not gonna do that in the morning. No, cause I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta do something real quick. Thursday, Thursday 30. Shit. That's what happens when you do too much. That's what happens when you do too much. Damn it. Showdown available. Fast shit. Hit the wrong thing. Fuck. I'll have to delete that. I meant to. Yeah, I'm doing too much. This thing is pissing me off. Like, okay, good, 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 good. All right. Damn. I was just about to, and then I saw the time, and that threw me off. But anyways, but we're gonna get back to the Dark History Month. I gotta get this shit off my head because sometimes this shit can go off the rails. I gotta set this one right. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna be showing some screenshots. We're gonna talk about the bullshit tomorrow, so y'all be prepared. Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit. It's been a rough night trying this new internet. That ain't easy. That ain't easy. So y'all bear with me, cause this shit is annoying. Like, yeah, ain't about being professional. Just trying to be efficient on here. But anyways, but when you talk about the stuff like this stuff I talk about historically, I think I did some pre-recordings on it years ago, and I think I did it like 10 years ago. So I'm pretty sure that it is what it is. So mainly, I'm maintaining what I got. So yeah, I gotta see what's what. Save it to a playlist. Do this. But I just understand why people choose to do what they do. But we're here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna say, basically, you just gotta have it your way, and then and that's how I'm gonna do it. But all my batteries drained. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with the internet right now. Yeah, cause that's I gotta tweak some things on that. Let me see something real quick. But that's the historical stuff. So when you talk about Germany and then things like that in Britain and stuff, I was teaching that for years. I gotta see the video. I gotta see some shit. Hold on for a minute. Shit. Shit's fast. Yeah, I gotta look at some shit. Some old videos. Sort by popular. Get the darkness of it. Okay. Yeah, I talked about Moors of Germany. Like almost, it's about 10 years old, but it had 46,000 views. But I was on a different computer back then, so no microphone, no nothing. It's pretty much the same stuff that I always talked about. I got into the Moors and things like that, ancient Europe, ancient Yaphites. I've did pieces on this stuff. Like this ain't nothing new. King George and the Barbados penny and things like that. Debating guys back and forth about it. Indo-Europeans, Black Mediterranean history. I was talking like that back then. That was different. That was a different style of content I was doing. And yes, culture is different. I ain't gonna say we're the people. I'm just saying there was darker people before everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It brought out the things that we see. You know what I'm saying? Like I see a lot of intentions of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really keened on it. I just gotta get the time right. This time is right. I don't want to fuck up the time. Yeah. See. Yeah. I schedule that shit. Yeah. I don't trust the YouTube like that. I don't trust the YouTube like that. Y'all know that. But yeah. So pretty much, that's all I wanted to talk about because that's one thing I gotta get in motion with. So, the internet is like, that I got now. It's okay, but it ain't superb. But the one I got is I tried a Superb one, but it's messing with my service. I can't have that on the live stream. I gotta tweak some controls on that. So y'all better bear with me because that ain't gonna work. But I'll try it on a recording or something because sometimes when you do that type of recording, you got to be careful because you don't want to lose all your recording, your content, because this shit can go left. I don't want that. See, I'm trying to get some right now. Now, if it's faster, I won't have no issue. Might have to turn certain things off, and that could be it. It could be a lot of things, but you have to be mindful what you got. You got to be mindful what you got because some things you just got to leave alone. And yeah, it's set. Okay, good. I talked about it years ago, and it's old. It's old stream and things like that. So it is like, yeah. Thank God someone else is done. Football week 1. Yeah. Let's see who's going. Oh, okay. Debates on. Okay, okay. Debates on. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, debates on. DA Fanny one. No, we ain't worried about that shit. Let's go look at this bullshit right quick. We ain't gonna. Yeah, we're gonna get this underway. But it's pretty much, I just want to talk about it in certain aspects, but I just feel like this is the stuff that we need to talk. And mainly we just hear and things like that, but not much. Not much is going on, but that's just that's how that is. But you got to understand something. Some things you just got to look at it and be like, all right, we're here and we're talking about it and the history and things like that. Yeah, y'all give me 1 second right now. All right, let me turn my game down. I'll be all right. What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm over here now. Okay, I'm gonna put this up. Yeah, I'm gonna put my other one up. I'll take the mic line off. Yeah, yeah, I gotta take that off. I gotta take that off right quick. Okay. But when you talk about history and when you talk about this stuff, I mean, liberals they always want to debate about who here first. We already know it's just y'all conquested and painted all the walls, and it was a combination of a lot of people. I mean, me and certain people talked about. I've been saying it for years that most people, when they don't talk about the darker histories in the other Eastern cultures that were conquested and killed off or interbreeded, I'm the only channel that talks about that. I go in depth on it. I said it for 10 years and 9.5, 10 years. And the research of that website, I've told y'all, it's a lot of evidence. I mean, the guy is showing you racial stuff and he's being balanced with it, but they use the term racial to compete, but technically we're not competing with them. It's a no contest. It's just nations and cultures. Some of them agree with it, some didn't, some conquested, they made deals, there's rivalries, tribes, and all that stuff. That whole website's got everything, got all the little answers. I know it don't mention Japan much because Japan's a complicated um country that he don't mention. In southern countries they're brand new, you know what I'm saying, they're going what's recent, how the world is moved and things like that. So yeah, I did several streams on certain things. I think I had it on the Hannibal stream, one of them dark history streams, like Thailand streams. If y'all watch the Thailand streams, I talked about that as well. It's pretty much we broke down what we have seen. So many, that's the historical stuff, right? Archaeology and things like that. That's the things that you want to see. That's the things that you inspired to see. You know what I'm saying? Like you get this stuff and you be like, all right, this is the type of stuff that you want to hear, right? And you expect more to be given. You know what I'm saying? But and that's just the stuff that you get in so many things, you know. And that's the stuff that I hear, white noise and all that. Yeah. Okay. But that's just bottom line. And one thing I can tell y'all that when you talk about the stuff, it can be very draining and exhausting and things like that. So you got to be mindful of what you're doing. So you gotta know it. You gotta know the thing and just be like, all right, we're here, we accept things, and we're just gonna move on and move forward, right? So I'm not really worried about everything, but that's just how you're gonna do it. And basically, you're just gonna put your thing and put your thoughts to it, and that's just it. It's pretty much it. And that's what you gotta have, in so many words. So I'm not saying anything different. So it is what it is. I got my little trusty right here. Love these. Yeah, I'll use that tomorrow. But this one sounds nice. I gotta hear the playback of this. Sound excellent. So it's like try not to get up too close on it, but it has that little yeah. So yeah, block that. Mm. So I kind of like this. I like the sound of this. I'm hearing it right now. Man, I had to take it off the other cord. Gotta wrap it up because I know 9 is something 9:15. I go a couple more minutes, and what I'll show you, I was talking about. But the reason I show that it's just to show that Cuban guy has a lot to learn. There's more people. People don't believe in that old concept. I know he was talking about race and relationships and things like that. No one cares. It's a cultural thing. People are still biased about who was here and all this stuff. They're brainwashed into it. So it's kind of like a waste of time arguing with white folks. They're going to be biased regardless. And then there's certain white folks agree and some don't. But it doesn't matter at this point. You just got to show the evidence and don't even try to argue it. Like there's more research. It's like it's good to debate them about certain things. If they don't believe, that's fine. Like I'm not gonna change their mind. Like it's a waste of time to be honest with you. I've debated several of them. They still didn't get my concept, and I'm done talking to them. Now my own people, yeah, we can talk about that for hours. But if he's willing to have that conversation, we'll have that conversation. We build off that. Now I build with certain other races too, not like we're brethren or anything. He's just a guest, but we treat him as what he is. I respect people. If they come correct and I come correct with him, it's all good. You do this stuff all the time. I think the most thing about this channel, you'll find a lot of things you want to hear and stuff I used to pre-record. It comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? But as a whole, you got to look at it like, where do you stand? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna try to live stream about all this stuff. I can pre-record this, just drop and give y'all knowledge about recording. So it's pretty much it. You know, that's the thing about live recording. So when you're live and then you using bandwidth and stuff, so you got to be mindful of what you're using. But it's a lot of little tweaking to do. I had to deal with that after I get done with this because I'm not worrying about it. Because if I worry about it, I go crazy and act like a gorilla. I ain't got time for that shit. That shit is not necessary. It's not necessary for anyone's health to think about shit like that because that shit will fuck with you. And I think it's the bandwidth. You know. Oh shit. Here, radio frequent RF. Okay, okay. Ain't supposed to have that or that blockage. But as I'm saying is like y'all be mindful who y'all listen to, especially these liberals. They talk a whole lot of shit and they'll speak on shit that they don't even do research on. And it's not just Twitter, it's not just everybody. They just don't show it. I'm the only person that talks about it, you know? He's still doing it to the whites. Oh, exactly, exactly. That's a whole nother topic on that. But I mean, I just want to put this out there because I saw that debate with Alba and oh boy, I kind of agree. I kind of disagree with Destiny because he's a little biased. He showed the racial side of culture. He tried to be like a typical ass liberal. He's a waste of the debate. That's all he was. It was just a waste of energy. Like, why would you debate somebody that don't agree with you? He's worse than Ethan from H3 He or some shit. That's a garbage ass podcasting channel. Like, we don't talk to fools like that, especially in debates. And when I bring up evidence of stuff that people believe and they dug up and then had sources, multiple sources. So it's like it's no need to argue with a person with multiple sources. It's just it's no need. I'll show it to them and tell them to do the research, but they don't want to do the work. At least I do the work. Unlike most people, you have to make sure your shit is right, especially if you're in this field understanding the history and the historical languages and linguistics. Yeah, I'm the only person in this field talks about that. Only one. I go in depth on all the shit. I can read certain things and then just stop. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just basically basic knowledge. Like y'all got to get over the fact that y'all wasn't the ones that were here and made shit. No, y'all Johnny come latelys, man. That's what the fuck y'all have always been. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And that's just how I'm gonna look at it. You know, and that Destiny character guy, man, he just need to chill out. Like, dude, we already see your bias. We already see where you stand on things, and you're just like everybody else, man. You expect people to just co-sign with you all the time. So it's like you gotta understand a lot of this stuff. This ain't for you, man. And that's the thing about people. They just want to be on here and be seen and be heard on some nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And that's the stylistic of liberals. You know, liberals will be on that type of stuff. Oh, that Hassan guy, he's another one. He's trash too. Yeah, he's fucking garbage. Yeah, all these guys are idiots, bro. Like I don't even listen to them half of the time. I know Alvin Preach listen to him 24/7, but I don't listen to him like only God awful 10 to 15 minutes. But that's the stuff that you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to lose nobody on those live streams. So, damn, I'll leave. Just get on the stuff here. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the internet connection alone during this stream. I gotta tweak some. I gotta tweak some things. I gotta tweak some things before I even set this streaming service because it's probably affecting it or whatever it is. I have to be careful because that stuff is like I mean, apps are good. And I had to tweak certain things. So, and you got to understand. So, when you're doing too much, yeah, it's an hour in. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll go by another. I'll say 5 to 8 minutes. 5 to 8 minutes. It ain't gonna be long. So I got things to do. So but tonight I was just showing y'all a little historical stuff and just a little the dark history streams. Mixing with the cultures, and I then gave you the 2 links that y'all need to read or whatever. Just save them, put it in your bookmarks, watch or wherever. Keep those follow that website, and that's why I'll be preaching over here. That's my take of it. But there's others out there, other sources. If y'all send me another website that has sources, I'll go there and do it. It's just what it is. But I got my sources, I got my research. Other people got theirs, but I got mine's. And it breaks down all of it. It's got everything you need and to arm yourself with and break down what he meant by that. Etymology of words, science of words, and that stuff comes in handy. So it's pretty much you have your stuff and you need it. So that's just the thing about those. So I'm just experimenting right now and expect even better. So that's how you gotta have it. So in so many words, a lot of stuff that you just gotta be mindful that when the Moors come and you talk about other things, you just trying to make sure you have certain things in your power and your possession. But when you have that type of knowledge and you're armed with knowledge, you're armed with the ability to understand. That's what I'm saying. Because I got other things like you just got to be mindful of, you know. And that's the thing, you just try to keep your head up close and personal and things like that. So that nature of things is just it's going to be guaranteed. I take my shoes off for a minute. I gotta take my shoes off for a minute because it's more relaxed. It's the socks I was wearing that was hurting my feet. Tight ass socks. I ain't wearing them no more. I gotta break those socks in. But if they like that, I gotta stick to Fruit of the Loom. I don't like gold toe. Add some pain to my foot. I ain't got time for that. No, no. I gotta have relax and comfortable shit. Honestly, I kind of like what I would like. He said, honestly, I kind of would like to see Hassan being a debate with one of the bozos in the so-called management. That ain't gonna happen. They're both idiots. All of them. They ain't gonna happen. There's a debate and the moderating discussion going on with SKC as we speak. They was talking about some slavery shit. That's just what it is. I'll come back to it. That went up. That's a moderated discussion. Yeah, Angry Snowman. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh man, I hope things are okay and family first for sure. They was talking. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be a moderate discussion, but they ain't gonna debate these fools like that. Yeah. I gotta tweak some internet controls. Yeah, 4 minutes in. But I'll be done with y'all in a minute. But shouts out to everybody that came through. Appreciate it, man. Like, this is on the short notice. Like, this is one of those strings I had to pull out of the bag of the hat. So I had to like, all right, this stuff right here is gonna be fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have this stuff right away. But that's just me. I'm just not. I'm just. I'd rather have certain things. But but that's just what you need. So many words like But I was looking at that, like, in that debate, he was saying some things that I kind of disagree with. Like, how you gonna disagree with certain things and then you agree with them at the same time? Like, see, that's why I hate liberals. They can't debate worth a shit. They're so garbage when it comes to historical facts, and especially they don't do research. I would crush him in half, bro. Like, he's a waste. I would say he's a better. No, he's just garbage. Y'all just biased as fuck. Ain't nobody listening to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't listen to idiots like that. And shouts out to Alvin Preach for doing that risk, man. I mean, I know y'all foreign and everything, but except for Preach, he's one of us, like, from on the American side. But these Africans, I like when they debate white folks, man. It's kind of hilarious. They have the same mindset anyway. But when the black men start telling the truth, they look stupid. That's just what it is, man. We're done arguing with other race of idiots, man. Like, I ain't got time for that. Come correct or come at all. And I used to do that back in the day. I kind of stopped over the years. Like, they don't know shit. It's actually the other way around. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in no fucking it's predestined shit. Some things are predestined, but the rest of it ain't always predestined. No, there's some changes. I don't believe in predictions either. I'm not a predicting type person. That's my problem. I've always been that way, and I think that's a great thing. That's a great trait to have, and you can move forward with life with that. So, anyways, I'm out of here. Appreciate it. Degenerate, appreciate you coming through. Mike, who else came through? TC Killer, appreciate it. No, it's T Church, but shouts out to everybody, man. But I mean, this is on a short notice. I gotta kill it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow on Thursday Thrills 30. And I gotta talk about last week's Pineapple Show and this current one by old girl over here. This moderated discussion. I guess I'm seeing. Yeah. Let me go back to it and see what the show's about, and we're just gonna get into it. So, with that, I want to say peace and shalom to everybody, and I'm out.